Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Arkham Horror. And it is quite possible that this will be the last video of the series. It looks good. We closed 4 gates right now. Patrice, she's at the Abyss, already here on the second space. So she can now move back here. And if she doesn't fuck up this this sneak check, then she will be able to close the gate here, because she can take the Elder Sign from Gloria Goldberg with her Carcosan page. She's blessed, and actually two viewers now pointed out that I was right with my thought that you don't have to roll for blessings, curses, retainers in the first turn after you get them. So when I did that the last time and she lost her blessing, I made it a little harder than it actually was. But anyway, this guy here, Mark Harrigan, gave her a new blessing, and that happened last turn, so that means this turn I don't have to roll for it, which definitely increases her chance of making this successful sneak check here at the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Okay, apart from that, my plan is basically with Mark to kill this guy, the cultist here, and to move with him, Roland, also to the South Church, and there get another blessing for himself. Because when she manages to close that gate, we can get rid of all of these monsters with that symbol. That would be the Dark Young here. And it would be here the goat spawn, and what's also very good, this Dark Young here. That means if we don't have a monster search or some shit like that, the turn after that, Roland should be able to move from the South Church right to the woods into the gates, move through the gates, and then use his 2 clue tokens and maybe some additional clue tokens from Patrice to seal the gate. And he would be blessed by then if things don't go wrong. So I think he would have a pretty good chance to make it. Apart from that, we're not too much in a hurry. We still have... we're still here at 8 of 12. But of course, if we draw a card which brings 2 doom tokens or something on the track, things could become pretty close. However, we have the Elder Sign here, which will remove a doom token. So I guess we are fine. Okay, so first, let me see. We got to draw from this deck here, and I already have a card here. It says, okay, lose 1 sanity, do not pass the first player token. So this thing goes away, and okay, let me see. Yeah, I want to move that a little more here, and I kind of messed this up. I should have used the turn before to move that further, so that I have a sneak value of 4. But okay, we got to make it somehow. Let's see. Mark, he basically wants to fight the cultist. He won't need any special stuff for that, so I guess he's fine. And Roland, well, there's also not a lot he wants to do. I think we're good there. Okay, so that means Patrice, she now simply moves from here, from the Abyss, to the Esoteric Order of Dagon. And now we will see an important roll. Oops. Because we got a -1 here. We need to do a sneak test with 2 dice. Luckily we're blessed. Hope for the best. And yes, there we are. The blessing was necessary. And we are good. Then I'm going to use the Carcosan page. And I'm going to get the Elder Sign. Mark. Okay, I'm going to move him here. Bam. And attack the cultist. So, shouldn't be too hard for him. He can use his flamethrower. So that means he has 11 dice overall. Oh boy, just throw in these. And yeah, that's good enough. So the cultist is just some grilled meat now. Roland, he moves back to the South Church as we planned, and then Gloria Goldberg, and actually I don't have a lot of plans for her. Yeah, what does she want to do? Hard to tell. It would be kind of cool if she could move into this gate here, but it's going to be nearly impossible to pass these guys. So I might just wait here. Maybe I can get some neat magical item or whatever. Okay, so we come to the encounter phase now. So Patrice, what she'll do is she'll use her Elder Sign, lose 1 stamina and 1 sanity. No problems here. Discard that thing, and then we can seal simply the gate and remove 1 Doom token. Fantastic. And there's a nice Elder Sign. Okay, there we go. Esoteric Order of Dagon is now a secured location. The Dark Young goes away. We get the trophy. This is now our 2nd trophy. Pretty good. We should find something to do with these. This Dark Young also goes away, which is fantastic. And that goat also goes away. Okay. Mark Harrigan doesn't have an encounter on the street. Roland Banks, though, he's allowed to pay a few monsters here. Let's see what I think we're going to give away these 5 here. The Gook. And by the way, I don't know if you realize that I fought the Gook, I think 1 or 2 turns earlier on. And I forgot the overwhelming ability. I had to remove 1 stamina, and I corrected that later. Okay, so and that gives me a blessing. So moving through the city of the Great Race should now be definitely easier for him. Gloria, he's at the Curiosity Shop, and she goes for an encounter there, so she draws from this deck. The shopkeeper eyes one of your possessions. I have need of that object. Will you sell it to me? You may sell any one of your unique items for twice its listed price. Let's see if we have something. Well, sadly not. That's a shame. It would be really cool. Okay. So, then we come to the Mythos phase. Okay. So, let's see what we get. Okay. Okay, that's not that great. It's a monster search, which will bring monsters back in here. And if they are too tough, that will kind of screw my plan. Roland will not be able then to enter there, but we're in a good shape, so let's see. We have here a monster search, so that means 4 gates. That will bring one in here, one there, one there. Okay, 4 players, 4 monsters. So one goes in here, and that's a warlock. That's not too bad, because this is also a stationary guy, and the warlock is bad if you play with this guy here, because he's got a toughness of 4. But as long as he's stationary, you can simply leave him there, and then we have here a dimensional shambler. Not too bad. And let's see, this is definitely an important one now. That's not good. That's a goat spawn. I mean, it's not terribly bad. I think Roland can handle it, but it's not that easy too. In addition, let's see. Let's roll a die. We have to draw one more monster. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that goes into the middle one. So here we have now, what is that? A Night Gaunt. Well, that's not too bad actually. Okay, we got here 2, 4, 5, 6. So we're definitely not at the monster limit yet. We got some movement, I guess. Yeah, look at that. That's not so cool. The goat spawn moves out and attacks Harrigan right away. On the other hand, Harrigan starts before Roland. So that's pretty good. He can kill it, and then Roland can move into the woods. That's pretty cool. But we also have movement of the Night Gaunts. They're all gonna end up here. Wow, okay. Who else moves? Let's see. Guess nobody. Still, there's a lot of work for Mark, and he doesn't have a good weapon. That's a little bit of a problem. He can use his flamethrower only once. He's got the Molotov cocktail. Still, killing all that is not that easy. I might be able to give him the Lamp of Al-Hazred, maybe. So, let's see. A clue appears at the Historical Society. Now we also have here 3 clues. Pretty crazy. Same here in the Science Building. There are a ton of clues on the board, actually. And we have stop clocks. During each phase of the game turn, players may choose the player order during that phase. Holy shit, that's interesting. Note that the order of the phases remains unchanged. If players cannot agree on an order the first player chooses, at the end of the turn the first player marker is passed to the left as usual. So, that's interesting indeed. I think that means we don't pass the first player marker. Yeah, I think we're not going to pass it because of that card. But we're still allowed, because it says as usual, but we're still allowed to choose the turn order. So that's pretty cool. And this card goes away. So okay. Okay, so let's start the next turn with the upkeep phase. First we got to draw a card for Patrice. Shit, we got to discard all the cards. That's not a good thing. Somehow I really want her to survive the game. She's such a good character and she did an awesome job. So it would be a shame if she would die. We got to do an upkeep. In the upkeep phase, we got to do a check for the blessing here. And we're good. And I guess that's it then. So we come to the movement phase. And I'm going to start with Patrice again. And move here out on the streets to Church Green. So first I got to do a sneak test, 3 dice. Yeah. And I'm good. And then I want to attack that Priest of Dagon. So I hope I don't fuck up the will check. Ugh, I didn't remember that. We gotta... that's not good. That's not good. Okay, anyway. We got a +1 to horror checks here. I should have... yeah, okay. So we just have a single die, therefore. And we didn't make it. So, yeah. I guess I'm gonna lose 2 sanity. That's not good. Maybe it's time to go to the asylum. And then I'm going to use the dynamite to attack that guy. Well, actually, maybe it's not even necessary. I mean, I got this Athame. He's got magical immunity, so that gives me +6. That's a lot. So that's a -2, so I got a +4. So I would be at 7 dice. I need 2 successes here. You know, I think I will try it. I'm blessed. Shouldn't be too hard. So I'm going to use the Athame here. Sadly, I don't have a weapon for my second hand, and I don't want to use the Carcosan Page because I want to give the lamp to Mark Harrigan. Okay, so yeah, what did we say? 7 dice, right? That's a +6, brings me to 9. -2 is 7. Okay, so the first 5. And we already have 2 successes. So we managed to kill that guy, wherever he is. Did he already run away? Ah, there he goes. There he is. Okay, the Priest of Dagon. it really fits that he showed up here at the Esoteric Order of Dagon. And then I want to use my Carcosan page and give Mark Harrigan the Lamb of Alhazred. So, now let's see. He sits here on the street and he's got to fight all these guys here. So I think first of all I want to try that goat spawn here. So we got to do a horror check first. -1. My will is 3, not so great. So 2 dice. But I made it. Very cool. And so the thing is physical resistant, therefore I'm going to use the magical weapon. We got a 3 plus 5 makes it 8. -2 makes it 6. And we need 2 successes here. Which we also made. Very good. So that thing is gone. Now we continue fighting a Night Gaunt. So we have again a -1 for the horror check here. 2 dice. And this time we didn't make it. That costs us 1 sanity. And I'm gonna use now my flamethrower and burn that guy. So we got a, let me see, that would be, usually it would be a 10 -2 makes it 8 dice. So that should be enough to do 2 hits. And it isn't. Holy shit. Yeah, that kind of sucks. We have a few clue tokens, so I think I want to get rid of those. Oops. Yeah, so the first one. Ah, shit. I mean, I could also simply send him. Yeah, why not? I could send him into the city of the Great Race. Yeah, why not? That's okay, I guess. Okay, so we failed the combat check here. That means the guy ends up here. You are drawn through the nearest open gate. And it says through the gate, so I guess he ends up here right away. And yeah, the next one is then Roland Banks. And let's see, I mean, he definitely doesn't want to win a fight against these guys. So therefore, first of all, he's going to do a horror check. And he's pretty good there. He's got +2 will, so he's got 4 -1 is 3 dice. No, fuck, he didn't make that. So he loses 1, which isn't too great. He's not so good there. And then we gotta do the fight check, and I'm not gonna use my weapons. I'm simply gonna fight with my bare hands, but I'm blessed. So I have 2 dice and I have still a good chance to make it. Yeah, and I did. Okay, so I killed the first guy. Now I gotta try the second one. So again, the horror check first. And this time I made it, which is good. And now we gotta do the fighting and nah. And I didn't. Very good. That's really cool, because that also brings me in here. So now I actually have 2 chances, 2 guys on the way through the city of the Great Race, and I'm pretty sure one of them will do it. Well, we still have Gloria Goldberg in the Curiosity Shop, and yeah, not much use for her. I mean, I could move down here like that, try to get here to the Historical Society, but I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Brings me in danger here. If I'm too close to the mummy, which is a sneaking monster, she might actually, or I don't know what is that called. It's not sneaky. She's kind of a damn it. Yeah, basically she follows you if you're next to her, so she might end up here, for example, from here to here, if Gloria hangs out here. So that's a little dangerous here. And stalker. Yeah, it's a stalking monster, exactly, that's the word. So I might as well remain here and hope for a cool item or something. It's a little strange, I know. But, I mean, these guys are busy, and pretty sure one of them will close the gate. So, what's left to do here? I can't get in here, and there are no other open gates, except that one, which is also completely out of reach for me, because of these monsters here. Okay, so I'm going to remain there. And then we have our encounter phase. She doesn't have an encounter. She has an encounter at the store. Just a standard one here. Not from the expansion. Curiosity Shop. A sale takes place. All players may participate. Turn over the top 3 common item cards. And the top... What? And the top unique item card. Any player may buy 1 or more of these cards for their list price. That's interesting. So, the question is, does anyone have enough money? Well, he has at least $4. So yeah, maybe it's useful. So, we set 3 common items, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and 1 of those. So let's see what we have. Okay, that is awesome, but completely over expensive. A flare gun. Discard flare gun when in a street area to move all monsters in the sky to your location. Not too bad, but also not that great, I guess. A Molotov cocktail. Well, that is something we might actually buy. And a safety deposit key. I don't think so. But I think Mark Harrigan, for $3, yeah, he's gonna buy the Molotov cocktail. Why not? I don't think he's gonna need it. But on the other hand, if we have some nasty encounter there in the other world, it might be good. It might come in handy then. Okay. So, there we are. Okay, so Mark has now his otherworld encounter. And it's yellow and green. That's the wrong expansion again. Nope. Oh, damn it. That's good. So, City of the Great Race. You find yourself in an ancient and abandoned temple. Pass a lag -1 check to find a golden statue worth $10. If you take it, you're cursed. So I'm not going to take it anyway, so therefore I guess I don't have to I don't have to roll here. I'm not want to be cursed. Okay, that was good, and at least it wasn't bad. And then we have the encounter for Roland, and this time it comes from the, what is that? I think it was here. Was it? No, probably not in the admin building. Probably more here at the Unnameable. So, and this time it comes from the expansion deck, and it's also yellow and green. Ah, there we go. One of the strange creatures wants to take one of your items. Pass a fight -2 check to hold on to it. Okay, that's not going to be so easy. But we're blessed. So there is a real chance that we can do it. Yeah, okay. So we got a fight value of 4. And we easily did it. Cool. Okay, we're good. That goes here. And yeah, that's actually it. We're all fine. So let's draw a Mythos card from the expansion this time. And that is a new gate opening at the graveyard. And let's see if that's a special one. No, it's just one of these standard gates here, which will... Dreamlands are not in the game. It's also not there. Great Hall. Yeah, that's there. So there we go. We have a new Doom token here. Patrice gets a clue token. And we have to draw a monster. And that is a formless spawn. These guys are kind of ugly. Monster movement. Yeah, there we go. We have here this guy. It's fast, so he moves here. And well, that was something I was afraid of. Now she is completely trapped in here. But hey, you know, it's not that important anymore, I think. And apart from him, nobody will move. And at the Black Cave, we have a clue token. Construction crew conundrum. While digging, a work crew uncovers ancient artifacts and ancient monsters. A monster appears at the downtown streets and the Miskatonic University streets. Okay, does that bring us to the monster limit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not yet. So we have a cultist. Okay, that's not a big deal. At the downtown streets. And Miskatonic University streets. Ay. That's an Ithlian, and that guy is nasty. Definitely. Okay. Yes, there we are. Okay, let's draw a new card for Patrice. Ah, that sucks. After retiring that evening, such a queer dread took hold of me that I found myself staring at the ceiling above my bed, tears blurring my sight. I was many hours before sleep finally claimed me. If there are any more cards left in the second dust deck, discard them all. That's a real problem now, because theoretically it is possible that she dies now in the next turn. And that would mean that these guys would not be able to seal the gate because they don't have enough clue tokens. That would suck. I mean, that was really, really poor. We had this card now twice in a row, and there is a real chance that this might happen, but I don't see any way that I can do anything against that at the moment. So it might not be over after all. So what am I gonna do? I think I want to move out of Innsmouth with her. But where exactly? Got a roll for the blessings, by the way. First Patrice, she's good. Roland is also fine. Well, not quite sure what to do with her. Maybe I'm simply going to move. Wow. Yeah, that's a tough one. If I miss that, I don't know. What happens if I could try to push my will up a little bit, and then grab myself maybe the flamethrower. The problem, yeah, that sucks. Now, if I have all the good weapons with me, holy shit, this is really nasty now. It really is. Maybe I should give the Carcosan page actually to someone else, just in case she really dies. Then I can keep at least this item here. That's probably the best thing I can do for now. Okay, so I'm gonna move her here to the train station, and I'm just gonna stay there. And I gotta, well, maybe I should even remain at Innsmouth. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna move to Falconport. I'm safe there, I don't have to make a check there, so we're good. And I'm considering giving the Carcosan page maybe to, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to give it to Roland Banks. Mark Harrigan, well, he's simply going to move on space. So does Roland. And she remains also in the Curiosity Shop. Okay, now let's do the encounter phase. And we're going to start with Patrice at Falcon Point. A few shady figures are hanging out around Falcon Point at night. Pass a fight -1 check or lose all of your money. If you fail your check and have no money, choose one item to discard instead. Yeah, that might be a bad thing now. Okay, I'm blessed, but I only have a single die. Yeah, okay. There goes my money. It was only $1. And Gloria still in the Curiosity Shop. So she draws a card from the expansion. It's the second card. I just rolled that. You don't see anyone in the shop, and yet a small army of wind-up toys wheel their way across the floor toward you. Lose 1 sanity. Okay. Okay, we're good in sanity, so no big problems here. And now it's the Otherworld encounters for these two guys at the City of the Great Race. So we start with Mark. And it's again yellow and green. Here, there we go. Not this expansion. There we are. You are not safe here, a monster appears. Well, okay. We haven't used our flamethrower, so let's see what that will be. Well, that is a Leng spider, so that is kind of nasty. And we gotta do a horror check first. And if we fuck that up, we are insane. So that's a problem because we only have a single die here. Okay, let's see. And we didn't make it. However, good old Patrice, she has a lot of clue tokens. And I think I'm gonna spend 1 or 2 from her before she gets killed. And we didn't make it again. So I'm gonna use his clue token. Do I really want to do that? I think I want to use her clue token. Come on. We didn't make it. Shit. Not sure. Not sure what to do now. Should I go crazy? Go to Lost in Time and Space? Maybe so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I mean, Roland still has a good chance to make it. If Patrice gets killed because of Quachil Utao's next turn, then it might not be so bad being lost in time and space. We might return somewhere here, for example. Grab 3 clue tokens there, and then we already have 5 clue tokens and can do another run. So yes, there we go. It's not great, but... And of course, I have to draw a madness card. So let's see what that is. Compulsive. During any encounter in which you have the option to make a skill check, you must attempt the check. Well, okay, I think that's not too bad. Okay, now it's Roland's encounter, and it's getting more and more interesting now. We're basically here at the... on the last yards, but things could still go pretty wrong here. Let's see what we got. Shit. Oh, come on. It's crazy, man. There we go. City of the Great Race. Awesome. You awaken on a steel table. I don't know, that's so awesome. You awaken on a steel table only to find a strange insect creature performing surgery on you. Your form is so inefficient it buzzes. This one will improve it. Should this one improve your mind or body? What? If you answer mind, draw 3 skills, keeping 1 and discarding the others. However, your maximum sanity is reduced by 1. If you answer body, your maximum stamina is increased by 1, and you must discard 1 skill and all of your spells. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the mind. So my maximum sanity is reduced by 1, brings it down to 3. That's not good. And as a reminder, I'm going to place that card here. I hope I can remember it. But 3 skills is pretty awesome. And let's see. Okay, we got Persuade, +1 will. That's pretty good. But we already have a very high will, so I don't think I need that. Wrestle, that's definitely cool. +1 fight. Once per fight check, you may reroll all dice showing a result of 1. Sounds good. Strong will. After making any horror checks, spend 2 clue tokens to add 1 success. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely gonna go with the wrestle option here. That's a pretty good one. And I'm gonna discard the others. Cool card, no doubt here. So, now we're going to go for the Mythos card. And that is from the expansion. Holy crap. Holy shit, man. No gates open, but added 2 Doom tokens to the Doom track. This is getting more and more interesting now. It really is. It really is. Okay, man, luckily we had that Elder sign, otherwise, wow, I mean, it's still, if she dies now, if she dies, then everything is possible. Okay, basically everything is moving here. So let's see, we got this guy moving 2 spaces, so he ends up there. We have the moon creature. This is him moving down there. This guy moves here. That's not good at all. Let's see. The spawn moves out too. And the night gaunt moves into the sky. And this guy moves down here. That is also not good. Because if we come out here and we cannot seal the gate for any reason, it's going to be hard to grab these clue tokens. And oh boy, I see a ton of problems. If she dies, this is getting really, really bad. Okay, I think apart from that... Oh no, this guy also moves, and he moves down. Okay, yeah, that's it, I guess. That's it. And we got a rumor. At the end of each Mythos phase, draw a second Mythos card and ignore everything on it except for its monster movement pattern. That's the endlessly breeding, by the way. Each time an investigator is reduced to 0 stamina or 0 sanity, place a clue token on this card. If a single investigator discards $10 while at the Riverside docks, return this card to the box. Starting with the first player, each player chooses a monster in play and takes it as a monster trophy. Whew, not bad. If there are ever 3 clue tokens on this card, return it to the box. A monster search occurs, then add a Doom token to the Doom track for each Hex monster in play. Holy shit. However, I don't think that will affect the outcome of the game too much, because yeah, I'm pretty sure that either the Doom tracks will be filled, or we're going to close that gate, and it's going to be pretty much about the next. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the next card, right? I mean, it's all about this single card here, more or less. If we draw the right one, we're good, but there is a 25% chance that we're screwed here. Okay, so let's do it. I mean, it would be a great cliffhanger now to end the video, but if we're good, then the game is over in I don't know, in 5 minutes or so. So hey, let's see what that is, right? We don't want to see the picture of this guy here. Let me see that this is, yeah, we got 4 cards here, yeah. Oh boy. Okay, no man, let's see what it is. Fuck, I don't believe this, man. Oh man, this is so fucked up. The first player is devoured. That's it, man. That's it. This is unbelievable. How many of these? Yeah, shit. 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 Oh boy, there she goes, man, with all the clue tokens. That's it. We can't close the gate. We're fucked here. Oh man, that is not bad. That is terrible. So she goes away, and pretty sure the game will go on now for quite a while. I'm actually considering to interrupt this video here, because it's definitely not going to be over in the next turn. Simply because we can come back, but we don't have enough clue tokens. That's a big problem. We only have 2 clue tokens and no way to get any additional ones. So that means closing the gate actually doesn't make a lot of sense. I think I have to move out, maybe kill this guy, and by the way, I should roll for the blessing of him. And it goes away. Great, that makes it even harder. So that means, honestly, I don't know. I mean, now things are looking pretty grim. We had a real good chance. We were very, very close here. That was so unlucky. We've drawn 3 times in a row. We've drawn the wrong card here. And that is something that, well, actually, I think it was 2 times in a row. But still, it's pretty bad. Maybe even 3 times. I'm not sure anymore. No, it was actually 3 times, I guess. Yeah. And that is very unlikely, but hey, that's Arkham Horror, alright? Okay, I guess I'm going to load this up now. And I'm going to prepare everything for the rest of her turn, start a new character with her. And yeah, it's not looking good anymore. Not at all. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. We have a lot of monsters now on the street. Some of them are really bad. Some of them are really tough. There are only 2 spaces free on the Doom track. And yeah, that's all pretty bad. On the other hand, just 1 more gate to close. And it is possible. There is no doubt. It's possible, but it's going to be very hard. Okay, hope to see you in the next video or on lonesomegamer.com. Bye.